Madrid. Their big rivals are Getafe, which just about says it all for a club. Up to a couple of years ago, didn't have a training ground, the pitch had holes, only had 7 players and the coach. This is a first-time experience. 1 o'clock, everything is new for Barcelona and their supporters, but Luis Enrique said it doesn't matter what time the team start their game. Now Gabriel. Barcelona having to defend. Oh, and it was a tempting little header from Ajani.
He's playing an interesting role because I would assume his job primarily is just to sit in front of the 2 central defenders. And we've seen on a couple of occasions he can get forward and pressing high.
Sharp use of the ball, sent straight to Rico. Messi, smartly to Suarez. Neymar's all alone. If Suarez can find him, it's very good defending to block that, but they're still in there. It's Messi. It's 1-0 Barcelona. The Heartbreakers. It's taken them 15 minutes to score, and they've had to play to their absolute maximum against this newly promoted team.
You can see Luis Enrique still tinkering with his tactical lineup. And as I said, if you get the ball into the front 3, they've all got that something special about them. Create chances, take chances, and rip apart any defence. It's exactly what they've done here. It's the movement of Neymar, the skill of Luis Suarez, and the awareness. You can see the 3 of them working together. Neymar at the far post, Luis Suarez skips past the defender Bustinza quite comfortably. He has a choice, Messi or Neymar. It's the safer option. He goes towards the near post where a defender can't cut the ball out. Messi opens his body up, rolls it past the keeper, who again is caught in 2 minds whether to intercept the cross to Neymar or worry about Lionel Messi. It must be a nightmare.
Rafinha to Messi. Rafinha starts and continues the run. Suarez backed him up. Luis Suarez to Neymar. Not what you expect from Neymar in that situation.
The passing is perfect from Barcelona. No matter how hard any team work against them, you can pick teammates out, like Rafinha did to Luis Suarez and Luis Suarez to Neymar. The players on the move at real pace. I'm surprised to see Neymar.
His greatest rivals in history have been Getafe from a similar district. Here's Suarez. Neymar is behind him. Suarez digs in. Oh! One of the best saves ever from a potential own goal.
It's a fantastic save from Cervantes, but what that is Luis Suarez is to Barcelona. He's marauding down the flank.
They're getting a reaction from them, Leganes. Messi onto the loose ball. Messi swiftly inside. Leaves the defender for dead. Passes to Suarez, who walks it in. Not quite the fairy tale that Leganes wanted, but they're getting a lesson here from Messi and Suarez. And
well, Leganes could be accused of winding up Barcelona. They're right to take that, adopt that approach to the game, to be tenacious, to be aggressive. It's just antagonising Barcelona into it. And Barcelona do their own version of it, closing down, pressing, winning the ball back from Lionel Messi. He just leaves the defenders standing, squares it across. And the first touch from Luis Suarez is enough to take it across the line. They take such an awful lot of joy, don't they, from setting each other up. The front 3, 4 assists. Suarez assisting Messi for the first goal. Messi assisting Suarez for the second. You're enjoying this challenge and you're enjoying the scoreline. It's good play from Ajani just to step back into the centre-back role.
Machis taking on Mascherano, hoping he'd foul him, he didn't. Machis gets that, and Titi blocks it. And it has to be heroics from the keeper and the central defender. He was adrenaline-fueled.
Mascherano playing in an unfamiliar position, and Mascherano won't enjoy getting dragged out into a wide defensive position against a pacey, skillful winger. He's beaten all ends up there, does well to avoid any contact, not to give away a penalty. And Ter Stegen does well to come out and spread himself in front of the effort. And Titi with last
It's a poor pass from Ajani. Rafinha to Messi. Away goes Luis Suarez. This could be the killer goal for Barcelona. Suarez to Neymar. It's the full complement. First it was Messi, then it was Suarez, and now it's Neymar. Leganes are getting the full treatment.
Again, it's another unselfish play. Luis Suarez to set up Neymar. We're going to have to see a replay of the skill from Messi to initially get that attack going. There's a little flick, he rolls it on his head and turns the defender. And finds Luis Suarez, and then from then on, there's no way back for Leganes. Once Luis Suarez is adjudged to have been in an onside position, it's no surprise, is it, to see him roll it to the side. I knew exactly he was going to do that. Never gave it a thought that he would go solo, beat the goalkeeper on his own. He knows that Neymar is going to be there, and he knows it's a certain goal, a guaranteed goal. And it almost guarantees the points for Barcelona now. Wrapped up before half-time. They have been fantastic in the face of a ruin in Leganes.
Against Celtic in midweek. They patched him up. He was celebrating 7 times. Here goes Kone! Ter Stegen got his angles. And Titi. Oh, that was an assault. Never mind a tackle. Well, Barcelona continue play. Neymar had the right to complain. He's going to try to punish them regally. He goes right across the face of goal, and he was pulled back, and that is a penalty. Unai Bustinza gets his comeuppance.
It's actually a ridiculous play from Bustinza. Outside of the foot, it's a penalty. It's a blatant penalty. You can see the pull on the arm of Neymar. Neymar bears down on goal against Cervantes.
It's like a game of tag.
It's absolutely, he's complaining about the decision. I have no idea why he's bothering to complain. It's a foul, it's a penalty.
It was a lucky man, Terry, as well. Lionel Messi focuses and scores. 4-0 Barcelona. A little Leganes awakening from their dream. It's becoming a bit of a nightmare Saturday afternoon for them.
It possibly is the worst thing you can do is to antagonise Barcelona who are 3-0 up. The game is won. To start rattling into some serious aggressive challenges, which Bustinza did on 2 occasions there. It just couldn't make Barcelona to want to continue scoring goals, making you pay. An emphatic finish from Lionel Messi. A couple of steps on his run-up. He strikes it into the corner, high above the goalkeeper, Cervantes. He's had no chance of getting a goal so far. It's 4-0 now to Barcelona. Considerable amount of time to be played in this game yet. And the fist pump, 4-0 up away from home. It's the 2nd goal of the game.
Not while they're defending, though. Messi. Mascherano. Lionel Messi. Oh, and it's scrambled off the line. A lucky escape, and so it was that got in the way of the Messi hat-trick.
He's definitely going for goal from an acute angle, but it almost finds its way to Alcacer. Goalkeeper
They're used to a good old scrap like this. You can see they're relishing it. There's Ada Turan to Neymar. Neymar across the face. Messi! Brilliant save, but whipped in. And it's offside. Alcacer doesn't get his first Barcelona goal.
It's the position he has to be in. Messi and Neymar will create. He has to get on the end of things. It's a type of position, type of goal. You'd expect Alcacer to be scoring, so he'll get in the same positions. It's Neymar again, doing some damage out wide. Good run from Jordi Alba. Confuses the defence. Messi with the initial attempt. Alcacer adjusts to be offside. Enrique would have been pleased to have seen his strike.
Rafinha. Messi lets him express himself. Oh, does he express himself? A screamer! He puts his signature on the game.
It's a brilliant strike. It's unstoppable. You've got to feel for the goalkeeper. Majority of the goals been one-on-ones, and the players have just passed it to the side of him. He hasn't had a chance of making a save. And he has no chance of making any sort of save on this one. It's unstoppable from Rafinha. He cuts inside onto his left foot. And real venom behind that strike. Great accuracy as well. Just hits it through with the laces, gets a little bit of curl on it, and wraps it in. Wraps his foot around it slightly into the top corner. A sensational strike from Rafinha. I said the points were safe at 3-0. The club of similar stature in Eibar, very successful in staying in the division, albeit because Elche were relegated due to financial misdemeanours. Eibar finished well, in a good position last season. And Leganes will be hoping that they can emulate Eibar. Small ground, small crowd, not a huge budget, but it's been too much for them.
Titi left a bit of a gap there. Tirana checked him onside. Oh, and the big moment came, and Simonowski couldn't take it. Kone tries to shake off Titi. Now Gabriel. He was the meat in the sandwich. Now Tirana is the player punished. A free kick and a tempting, slightly offset.
So the players queuing up for it. It's Rafinha. Being tenacious, harder to ramp.
For Neymar. Gabriel! Oh, he gets the goal! And never has a goal been so celebrated for a team that were 5 down.
It means so much to the home supporters. It's a brilliant strike as well. He talks about the Leganes players antagonising the Barcelona players. Well, Neymar antagonised his fellow Brazilian Gabriel, who steps up with an absolutely superb strike from the set piece. Ter Stegen would have been delighted to have kept a clean sheet. He wraps his foot around it, gets it over the wall. Bustinza cleans out a couple of the Barcelona players in the wall, leaves the gap, and it flies past Ter Stegen.
Well, Messi scored 2. Neymar scored. Suarez has got an absolute bullet, but that is the goal that means more to a single person. Well, Piqué's gone up there. He's looking for it. They're not taking it easy. This is Messi. Wins a free kick. Still time maybe for the Messi hat-trick goal. Leganes supporter. It's Messi. It's not his hat-trick. Maybe they're just going to declare it 5.
It'll be interesting to see how close this is, Rob. It's not far away at all. Goalkeepers kept guessing. The fact Neymar was hovering over the ball. Wishful thinking from Gerard Piqué to be anywhere near.
Well, they spent heavily by their standards. They speculated €3 million in the summer, and it is a famous day. They scored their first goal in La Liga. The support has been absolutely magnificent. You know you've arrived in top-flight football when Barcelona are in town. The downside of that is that they come with the heavyweights. Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Rafinha, all scoring goals to spoil the party somewhat. But it's been a tremendous early afternoon in Spain. Barcelona have beaten Leganes by 5 goals to 1.